in 2011, I was, prior to that, I was one day looking in the mirror and I'm saying, how did this happen? How did I move from living in the streets with not a dime in my pocket and nobody wanted anything to do with me, to having everything I need materially, financially, family, loving family, just having everything. I said, how did this happen for me? And as I looked at my reflection, I thought about it, and I said, there it is, the answer right there, because there's not many people that would crawl out and be able to get out of what I came through. And yet here I am today, that I should set myself up as an example for other people to hopefully help them crawl out of their rock bottoms and give them some inspiration. So I wrote my journal, that I was just going to give to my kids for inspiration, build character, to know that they were never going to have to go through this. Some other people read it, including Robert, and they thought it should be more than just a journal. And I put it out to a publisher, and several publishers, and one of them picked it up, and the rock bottom story got told. And so what I did with that is would use my story to speak to anybody who would listen, other businesses, about business related to rock bottom, prisons, schools, universities, networking, business meetings, churches, just anybody who wanted to listen to it. I would share the rock bottom story, and I would learn incredible stories along the way, and then at the same time hopefully apply some inspiration to their lives. And some of the things that I saw and have heard while I was doing that just drives me every day to say, this is why I do this. Because Andres, there was a lot of risk with me writing a book at the time about rock bottom, because I was the CEO of a multi-million-dollar company, and they knew, the owners of the company knew about my past, but only as far as I went back to school, got my business administration degree. I had great references from Action Systems and other companies. I had some success in the healthcare business. So they knew all that about my past, but they didn't know that I was a homeless guy who was in a gang, who was abused, who should have been dead several times. They didn't know that side of the story. So I shared it with them. And so what happened is I risked millions by sharing that with them, and I did. So I felt more compelled at what it would do for people than helping people, than it did the money I might have made out of it. So I give away as many books as I sell, but in hopes of other people will take the story and carry it forward and create their own rock bottom streets to success story.